past the last old fence where the tall grass sways. There's a narrow track through the sumach haze, and the dust slips down through the cedar limbs like a whispered verse or a half-known hymn. By a circle of stones with a kettle black, firelight leans on a weathered pack, while the hills lie still in their patient blue. The dark makes room for a quieter truth. Once home was a porch in a yard gone wild, muddy knees, bare feet in the heart of a child. A screen door bang and a far-off train, and the same red dust after every rain. Now the years move on like a creek through shale, leaving soft-worn marks in the boards and pale. Still a voice comes back when the road runs long, not in words so much as a low old song. So the night comes down and the fire burns small. Smoke turns slow in the hush of it all. Then the chest lets loose what it used to hold. To the pines, to the dirt, to the patient old. There's a kind of grace in the leaving light, in the way small things hold on through the night. In the ground underfoot, in the sky stretched thin, in the miles that change what has always been. If I'm only dust on a roadside bend, let me hear that song when the daylight ends. No clear map in the stars above, just a little faith and a trail enough, and the cold red glow where the silence stays, keeping warm the shape of the vanished days. There's a kind of grace in the leaving light, in the way small things hold on through the night. In the ground underfoot, in the sky stretched thin, in the miles that change what has always been.
The road was wet from evening rain, white lines were shining through the gray. My hands held tight around the wheel as if the miles could make me still. The towns went by with lowered lights, small windows glowing in the night, while something restless rode inside. A turnoff waited past the pines, no pain in name, no warning sign. The engine cooled beside a stream, dark water moving through the reeds. The wind lay down along the grass, the clouds broke open as they passed, and nothing asked how long I'd last. No road had brought me anywhere, just far enough to breathe the air. At the turnoff past the pines, I let the whole to turn off past the pines. Ooh, I let the whole world lose its time. Ooh, no place to reach, no race to run, just river stones and setting sun. Peace did not ask me to begin. It only asked that I stay still.
The north field sleeps beneath the snow, where you and I once watched it grow. Your red scarf hangs behind the door, but winter does not ask for more. The creek is sealed from bank to bank. The willow limbs are thin and blank. Dusk comes early through the pines. By March the dark begins to lift. Brown earth appears beneath the drift. A line of geese crosses the sun. Their shadows join into one. No spring can bring the old days back. No green can fill the shape you left. But roots still turn beneath the frost. The ground lets go in its own time. Not all at once, not clean or kind. When the north field thaws again, water will run through every bend. The grass will rise where snow has been, soft and bright and strange and green. Losing you has changed the land. Still life keeps open in its hands. Snow and taps the roof in steady rows. Your name still hurts beneath my breath, but not like winter, not like death. When the north field thaws again, water will run through every bend. Grass will rise where snow has been, soft and bright and strange and green. Losing you has changed the land. Still life keeps open in its hands.
Smoke lifted slow from the edge of the flame. Pines held still like they knew my name. Dirt on my boots and ash on my sleeve. Night came down through the arms of the leaves. Somewhere far off, a train pulled thin, like a thought half last and then gone again. The field lay past the bent fence line and blackberry thicket, back when a creek could swallow a day and nothing was lost that did not drift away. Now the grass grows tall where we used to run. Time works quiet when its work is done. Still in the hush where the fire burns low, some names return with the afterglow. Maybe home is a sound, not a place. A little soul, a little light on a face. Maybe faith is a trail through the pines, going on when it thins and wins. So I walk where the ground gives back, dust and shadow, a narrow track with the stars hung loose in the patient black, and the past not gone, just fading back. If the world is wide, let it keep me small, like a spark in the grass, like a voice gone soft. Morning waits in the roots and stone. Daybreak comes, but not all at once, and the heart learns slow what the hills are known. So I walk where the ground gives back, dust and shadow, a narrow track with the stars hung loose in the patient black, in the past not gone, just fading back.
By the rise of the trail where the tall oaks lean, day goes dim in a wash of green. Fire bites soft at the edge of the stone, smoke goes up in a thread of its own. Mug in my hand and the ground below, warm from the light of a patient glow. Far hills fade where the last birds wheel, some things vanish and still stay real. There was a path near the house back then, cut through weeds by the shed and pen. June on the boards and the screen door slammed, dust in the sink and a jar of jam. Years have a way of thinning the frame, taking the porch but leaving the name. Out where the trees leave room for the sky, doubt walks close but it passes by. Face not a bell and it's not a sign, just a small warm cold that refuses to die. Let me stay where the slow roads bend, where the fields go out and the fence posts in. Let me be small in the breathing dust, made of a little hope and a little dust. If there's a truth in the wild unknown, it meets me here when I'm here alone. Yeah, when I'm here alone.
hillside. So let me stay where the slow roads bend, where the fields go out and the fence posts end. If there's a truth in the wild unknown, it meets me here when I'm here alone.
Out where the blacktop thins to dust, the ditch grass leans and the pines grow rough. Smoke from a campfire threads the air, then disappears like a whispered prayer. A crow cuts low through the evening red. Light lies down where the field grass bends. Boot soles press into the cooling ground, and the whole wide dark makes a softer sound. There was a hill by the edge of town. We ran it hard till the sun went down. Hands full of burrs and a scraped up knee, certain the world was a thing to keep. Now that fence is a line of posts, and the road rolls on where it mattered most. Still in the hush where the fire burns clear, the child I was comes walking near. Maybe faith is a lantern glow, small in the wind, but it still won't go. Maybe home is a passing tune, caught in the pines at the edge of June. So I follow the line where the tall grass sways, where the years fall off in their quiet ways. Small as a match in the belly of night, still holding on to a little light. If the world goes on past what I can see, let it leave one honest road for me. Morning will come through the smoke and trees, soft on the stone, on the hands, on the leaves. Some things are gone, but they don't go far. They live like embers under the dark. So I follow the line where the tall grass sways, where the years fall off in their quiet ways. If the world goes on past what I can see, let it leave one honest road for me.
The screen door trembled in the heat. Dry thunder rolled beyond the wheat. A moth kept beating at the glass, as if the dark would never pass. The kitchen clock moved loud and slow, while every thought refused to go, and midnight leaned against the room. Then rain came softly through the trees and cooled the dust along the leaves. The moth grew still beside the pane, no longer fighting with the rain. The clock kept on, the dark stayed wide, but something loosened deep inside, like knotted grass beneath the tide. No sudden answer, no clear sign, just quieter weather in my mind. On the night the moths went still, rain moved gently down the hill. Nothing in me disappeared, the restless only settled near. Peace was not the end of sound, just both my feet upon the ground. By dawn the weeds stood dark and wet, the sky held more than I could name. No need to chase the morning yet, no need to wake the old same flame. On the night the moths went still, rain moved gently down the hill. Nothing in me disappeared, the restless only settled near. Peace was not an empty sound, just both my feet upon the ground.
chair sits underneath the Rowan, where afternoon once found us talking. Now fallen berries stain the ground, and no one comes to gather them. The garden gate moves with the breeze, then closes softly by itself, while quiet fills the empty steps. The first cold morning touched the glass and drew thin rivers through the frost. Your coat no longer holds its shape, one sleeve hangs lower than the other. Outside the Rowan kept its red, bright against the fading hedge, like something changed but not yet gone. Some losses enter without sound, then slowly change the shape of home. Let the garden rest tonight, let the branches hold the light. Nothing asks the leaves to stay, still they do not fall at once. Missing you has made me still. still they do not fall at once. Missing you has made me still, like winter waiting on the hill.
The harbor sleeps before the dawn. The fishing boats are dark and drawn. Wet ropes lie quiet on the boards. No gull has crossed the water yet. The moon hangs low above the bay, a worn-out coin too pale to spend, while night grows thin around the bend. The pier posts wear their rings of salt, each winter drawn above the last. My face looks older in the glass, but not as strange as years gone past. The tide comes in without a sound, then leaves the stones it could not move, still shining where the water stood. Does not call before it goes. It leaves its mark, then lets it show. Count the tide marks on the pier, one for every passing year. Some rose high and some fell low, still the quiet taught me slow. Growing older is not lost, it is learning what can stay. The first boat wakes beyond the wall. One bell rings out, then fades too small. Morning opens on the sea, wide enough for what remains of me. Count the tide marks on the pier, one for every passing year. Growing older is not lost, it is learning what can stay.
At the edge of the pines where the dirt road dips, fire puts gold on the blackened tips. Kettle hums low by a circle of stone. Smoke climbs up like a word half known. Far off hills in the thinning light hold their shape till the end of night. Breath meets dusk in the cooling air. Nothing is said, but the heart stays there. Back of the house was a field of green. high with clover and long between. Barefoot paths through the seed and thorn, shirts on a line in the early morn. Years went by like a creek through clay, taking the sharp little things away. Now every trail has a way of turning past what was mine to what is still burning. Out where the last light lay so thin, doubt walks close but it don't step in. Faith's not loud and it don't stand tall, just a small flame that outlives all. So let me go where the tall grass waves, past the old fence posts and the quiet graves. And let me be small in the evening sky, with the smoke gone up and the hawks gone by. If there's a truth that the dark can't keep, it lives in the ground and it breathes that deep. Sign and no grand design, just a slow old earth and a borrowed time. Just one fire on a hillside bare, and a soul grown still in the open air. So let me go where the tall grass waves, past the old fence posts and the quiet graves. And let me be small in the evening sky, with the smoke gone up and the hawks gone by. If there's a truth that the dark can't keep, it lives in the ground and it breathes that deep.
The well behind the hawthorn tree keeps one round piece of sky for me. Its iron handle cold with rain, turns with a low and rusted strain. No road comes near, no church bell calls, just like in climbing up the wall, and water breathing under all. At noon the field grows wide and bright, white clouds move slowly through the light. A beetle crosses one flat stone, as if it knows where it must go. The questions gather then grow small, like fallen seeds beside the wall, with no need to be named at all. Maybe truth is not a sound, but what stays near when none is found. I'll lower the bucket through the blue, past every thought I thought I knew. No hidden word, no shining sign, just earth and rope and quiet time. Maybe meaning starts to show when nothing tells me where to go. At dusk one star falls in the well, for one breath, the searching ends.
Lower the bucket through the blue, past every thought I thought I knew. No hidden word, no shining sign, just earth and rope and quiet time.
Maybe meaning starts to show when nothing tells me where to go.
The map lay open on the floor, its blue lines running shore to shore. A restless rain moved through the trees and shook the latch beneath the eaves. Each road looked like a way to know what all these quiet years were for, yet none could tell me where to go. Between the thyme and wooden step, no grand design came into view, just drops of light that wake in blue, and one slow breath that carry through. Maybe nothing waits ahead that cannot grow where I now stand. Fold the map into the morning, let the roads lie where they are. Not every question needs a journey, not every answer lives that far. Maybe peace begins by staying long enough to hear the heart. Stayed small and neither one felt wrong at all. Fold the map into the morning, let the roads lie where they are. Not every question needs a journey, not every answer leaves that far. Maybe peace begins by staying long enough to hear the heart.
Your veil still hangs beside the hive, though frost has kept the bees inside. The smoke of rust beneath the shed near cedar boards and spools of thread. You taught me how to move in slow, so nothing small would feel my shadow. Now winter hums where summer was. At break of day I lift the lid and find the rooms the cold has hid. No golden answer fills the cells, no proof of heaven, nothing tells. But in one corner dark and deep, a little honey stayed asleep, sweet through all these months of loss. Maybe love outlives the hand stayed at home. No voice above, no certain sign, just what your hands left here in mine. If faith is more than knowing why, let it taste like this tonight. When spring returns across the hill, white bloom will open by the mill. Your empty veil may catch the wind and rise, then softly fall again. There is honey in the winter comb, a little warmth that stayed at home. No voice above, no certain sign, just what your hands left here in mine. Maybe doubt can hold a light without making the dark less true. Without making the dark less true. The salt grass leans beneath the wind, then slowly lifts itself again. Gray water gathers by the shore, moves in a little, then no more. A restless thought keeps circling wide, like one white gull above the tide. Too tired to leave, too proud to land. By noon the clouds begin to clear, the far bank slowly drawing near. Small ripples loosen into lines, soft light moves through the reeds and pines. No sudden calm comes over me, just breath by breath beside the sea. The heart untying quietly. The tide does not forget the storm. It simply finds another form. When the salt grass rises slow, something in me lets things go. Not the ache and not the past, only what I held too fast. Peace is not a silent sea, it is the waves returning gently. At dusk the marsh turns copper brown, the gulf folds both its white wings down. One by one the waters rest, and evening settles in my chest. When the salt grass rises slow, something in me lets things go.
Down where the black pine leans in the wind, a path runs thin where the creek has thinned. Boot soles hush through the elder grass. Daylight bends on the sheets of glass. Smoke from the coals climbs slow and spare. Night finds room in the open air. Somewhere far where the red lines fade, still keep. No clear sign in the stars above, just the weight of the dark and a little trust in a small flame held where the wind runs through, making less of me, making more feel true. Let me walk till the light runs thin, with the wide world breathing under my skin, where the lost don't leave, they only change. Like a line of crows through the evening range. The attic window faces west, where evening settles on the crest. One narrow bed, one wooden chair, a faded quilt to cool the air below. The rooms have all been cleared, their open doors look strange from here, while swallows turn above the field. Ago, its tire marks fading in the road. No voices climb the crooked stair, no supper warms the kitchen air. The elm keeps brushing at the pane, soft as a hand that cannot stay, then lifts and lets the silence in. A house grows still when people leave, but quiet keeps what walls receive. Let me sleep beneath the eaves one last night before I leave. Let the old roof hold the rain. Let each floorboard speak my name. Home is not a place that stays, it is the hush we take away. Let me sleep beneath these one last night before I leave. Home is not a place that stays, it is the hush we take away. Past the turn where the gravel gives way to grass, evening settles and slow as the shadows pass. Tall pines breathe like they've known this road, like they've carried the weight of a lighter load. Firelight leans on a circle of stone, making a small bright place of the dark alone. And the creek down the hill keeps time somehow to the thoughts that were loud, then quieter now. There was a porch out back with a peeling frame and a dog that would rise when the daylight changed. Mother called through the screen when the sky went red and the fields held gold where the rose ran dead. Years moved on like a train to a stand of oaks, half in thunder and dust, half in drift and smoke. Still the smell of the earth after rain and heat brings a whole worn house to the edge of me. Out here nothing explains itself, not the scars, not the doubt, not the hand life dealt. But the hills stay plain in the fading sun, and it seems enough just to be one. So I'll sit where the fire burns down to red, with the white night laid like a map overhead, and a heart that's sore and a faith worn thin, still listening hard for the shape I'm in. If the truth comes near, it don't shout or shine, it moves through the dark like a low tree line. No clear voice came out of the open land, just a little more calm in these empty hands, and a trail going on where the light grew small, like not knowing much could still hold it all. So I'll sit where the fire burns down to red, with the white night laid like a map overhead, and a heart worn thin, still listening in for the quiet shape of the life I'm in. September leaned across the yard, the morning pears were green and hard. Your pencil marks climbed up the frame, each little year beside my name. The shirt dried slowly on the line, the kitchen clock was keeping time, as if this day were just like nine. Above the chimney fire, my old room held a smaller bed, 3 paper clouds above my head. The sleeves the sun. No one told them when to leave. They simply trusted open air. Leave my name beside the door where all the other summers were. Home will not become less true because I'm growing out of you. Dust on the road where the tall grass bends, light in the pines where the long day ends. Smoke from the fire climbs into the leaves, slow as a thought that the heart still keeps. Stone by my boot and the kettle low, creak in the dark with a patient flow. Out past the ridge where the bare fields lie, small fields honest beneath that sky. There was a lane by the house I knew, blackberry fence and a boardwalk through. Mother would call when the swallows turned, shadows grew long in the porch light burned. Now every mile has a quieter sound, less of the boy and more of the ground. Time moves through us the way roots move rain, taking its share then returning again. Nothing is said but the night stays near, wide as a song yet plain as a fear. Out where the trail meets the open land, faith is a coal that can warm one hand. So I keep on where the dry weeds lean, through all the places my life has been, somewhere between what is lost and known. The dark makes room and I'm not alone. If there is grace, it is deep and slow, there in the dust where the soft winds blow. No bright answer falls from above, just cedar smoke and the weight of love for the older road and the evening air, for being so small and still being there. So I keep on where the dry weeds lean, through all the places my life has been. If there is grace, it is deep and slow, there in the dust where the soft winds blow. Down a worn out trail where the greenbriers climb, past the split rail fence and the scrub oak line. Evening gathers slow in the cedar shade, and the day falls up where the fire is laid. Smoke goes thin through the branches, high like a thought let loose in the open sky, while the ground stays warm from the fallen sun. And the dark comes near, but it harms no one. There was an older yard by a leaning shed, where the beans climbed poles and the hens were fed. And the screen door slammed with a hollow ring at the close of day. In the end of spring, years rolled off like a creek through stone, taking board by board from the life once known. Still the smell of grass and a little wood smoke brings it back so clear that the silence spoke. Out here the hills don't explain a thing. Still the heart grows still when the whippoorwill sing. And the doubts that ache in the blood and bone lose some of their weight when they stand alone. So let me stay where the fire burns small, where the night leans close and can carry it all. With a tired old faith and a road-worn chest, and the pines like hands laid flat at rest. If there's truth at all, it is deep and plain, like a root in the dirt after steady rain. No bright sign came over the ridge that night, just a softer step and a kinder sight. And the stars so far and the earth so near made a smaller man, but a clearer year. Let me stay where the fire burns small, where the night leans close and can carry